So I don't know if anyone told you or if I'm gonna have to be the one to put you on, but outside is outsiding like outside has never outsided before. When I say Audacity is at an all-time high out here in these streets, yeah, I'm gonna be the one to tell you. Now, I don't know what is the cause, right? I'm trying to pinpoint it here, but I don't know. Now, I don't know if it's because the pandemic happened and we was all like cooped up inside. Now we have to get back outside and we don't know how to be social like we were before. Or if me being inside due to the pandemic, I have now shocked myself back into the foolishness I've been tolerating for such a long time. I don't quite know where to pinpoint it, but it's happening. So in this video, what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about how to deal with difficult or rude people. Now, but first, what I want to do is first define what I am talking about when I say difficult people and tell you what a difficult person is not, okay? Then I'm gonna jump into a little story time with my little Walmart friends, all right? And then I'm going to jump into some tips that you guys can implement whenever you're dealing with a difficult person, okay? Or a rude person. Now, what a difficult person or rude person is not, it is not someone who wants to be by themselves. It is not someone who does not want to partake or socialize. If that person does not want to partake in whatever it is that you're doing, or they just do not want to socialize, they may have their own reason for that. So for me, I'll just respect it, right? They may want to continue social distancing, whatever it may be. You just respect that, right? Now, if you see somebody's a bit self-absorbed or they're into themselves, that I don't feel like that person is rude. They're just like, they're just obsessed with themselves and they're dealing with what they're dealing with, and what I'm going to do is mind my business, all right? So those people aren't rude to me. That's not what I find rude in today's society. What I find rude and difficult is when someone go out of their way to impose on you and make you in some way, shape, or form have a bad day. They supposed to be going straight and they make 3 lefts, 2 rights, go straight up the road, then make a U-turn just to come in front of you to make your day. Like, why are you going out of your way to mess up my day, my time? That for me is a difficult or a rude person, okay? So quick story time. I'm at Walmart, pushing my cart, doing my thing, minding my business, picked up my groceries. So I'm now going to checkout. Now it is self-checkout. There are multiple lanes, all of that understood. I am walking now in the line to go to one of the checkout things or whatever. And the lady comes and she like bumps past me and rushes to go to the checkout thing, and I'm just like, should I snatch her? Like, should I? And I had to catch myself. Take a couple deep breaths. Woosah, woosah, woosah. And then I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna let this affect my day. Now, here's the second Walmart incident. So this is the other day. I don't know if it's just Walmart, if it's the neighborhood. I don't know what it is, but Audacity is just different, all right? So it's my second time I'm at Walmart now. And this lady, I'm there, whatever, I'm looking in the aisle, right? Looking in the aisle for some stuff for my kid. Now, I wasn't able to find the thing that I was looking for, but I'm like searching high and low because I need this thing. I'm not in a rush or anything, I'm just searching. So as I'm searching for the thing, whatever, a Walmart rep comes up, like comes through to the aisle. And in my mind, I'm like, yes, you know, somebody's here to help or whatever. But at the same time, she comes and she's coming with a couple, a man, a woman, and their kid. So I guess we were like, after overhearing their conversation, we were looking for the same thing, right? So after looking and looking and looking, none of us quite found it. The Walmart lady was like, we don't have it. So now as I'm about to go and, you know, leave the aisle and mind my business, the lady looks at me all stink. What did I do? You know what I mean? I was like, you know what? When she did it, I did like what I did the other time. I laughed, I smiled, and I kept it pushing. All right? So those were my little small hiccups. I have had other different things, like little microaggressions. You know, like when I go to the gym, when I'm going to the gas station, just like mad little stuff. But those are the two that I really wanted to bring up today. Now, here are some tips, the things that I've really been doing to not be as reactive to people's lack of social skills, their rudeness. I don't even know what we'll call it nowadays, but what I've been doing is, one, I've been maintaining my smile. I've been laughing. I'll find things, I'll start scrolling and I'll start kikiing, because I want to show you that not because you're in a bad mood, or because you got something going on, or because you don't like me for whatever reason, not because you have all of that brewing over there, you ain't gonna bring it on this side, sis. You're not gonna bring it over here. So what you're gonna see is, you're gonna see me smiling and me laughing. Even if it ain't funny, this is me. I can't believe it, girl. Oh my God.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
Congratulations.
Look at this.
Oh,
Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, that's been my vibe. Now, you also want to ignore them and count to 10. If you feel yourself, because that first situation where that lady like bumped past me to go on the line, I was like, it was like the instincts wanted to just kick in, like, yo lady, what are you doing? And it was just like, pull it back in, pull it back in. So take a couple deep breaths, you know, if you need to count to 10, you know, and just remind yourself that what is going on in this situation is a reflection of that person. It has nothing to do with you, and you're gonna continue your day with peace. Now, don't let these folks out here in these streets ruin your peace of mind. Do whatever you need to do to maintain your peace of mind. So let's say you're dealing with a flight attendant or a cashier or some, like a representative, a customer service representative that you kind of have to encounter with, and they're being rude, you know, through their words, through their body language. If you can't tolerate it, I would just assert myself in a situation and say, hey, you know, I don't know what's going on as to why I'm receiving this bad customer service, or, you know, this bad attitude from you. But can we get someone else to help me out? Or is there, you know, like, try to figure out a resolution if you can't deal with it. For me, like, I've honestly just been smiling whenever the cashier or somebody who's of service is like being nasty to me. I smile, thank you, have a wonderful day. I'm a little bit more extra in that way towards them. I don't really like complain on them or anything like that. But if you feel like it's a little bit too much for you and you're in a difficult situation, I'll just say, be assertive, you know, let them know what they're doing wrong and try to get to a peaceful resolution. Don't try to like add flame to the fire or anything like that, because it's only going to make a difficult situation worse. All right, so I have a quick disclaimer moment for you guys. I myself was a cashier, okay? Now, I had my good days and I also had my bad days. However, since I've been doing a lot of reflecting lately, and I realized that, hey, you know, Kay, like, you weren't always the best cashier out there. There were some times where you'd be having an attitude and you wouldn't give the best customer service. So because I've been doing that reflecting into myself, I've realized that, hey, you know, sometimes people do need that grace, right? Sometimes people are going through difficult things, whether it's they hate their job, they're dealing with difficult romantic partnerships, or they don't have the financial resources to sustain their life. Whatever it is that they're going through, it can be projected onto the situation. So I feel like, because I have been a bad cashier, I do just want to let you guys know that when you are receiving bad customer service, it's not you, it's a reflection of the person who is dishing out that bad service, and them just not being able to control and maneuver what they have going on in their own life. So they come to work and they project that onto you. Now, it doesn't have to even just be with cashiering and stuff like that. I feel like with the cultural disparities that we have going on, I feel like people out here in these streets, they just don't like you for no reason, right? And all you gotta do is just keep smiling, keep it pushing, and keep it moving. All right, now I hope you guys enjoyed this, you know, little check-in. I hope you enjoyed it, and I want you guys to check out this video here on how to deal with anger, just so you won't end up dragging somebody out here in these streets when they being rude. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.